Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brotato, the arena survival action roguelike itself. We are going to be checking out a changed weapon here today. The chopper has been tweaked. It now scales off of 20% of your health, which I feel like is going to be a great step in the right direction for this weapon, because historically, it's just been fine. Like, it's never been really impressive. The passive on it is kind of fun, because if you get 6 of them, 6 HP recovered from consumables is kind of a lot. But otherwise, it was kind of bad. So here we go. 20% extra health scaling on Chunky seems like a great choice. Max HP modifications are increased by 25%. We do get 1% more damage for every 3 max HP we have. So that is going to scale, you know, in 2 different ways. 3 extra HP recovered from consumables, so across the board at a base level, we're going to have 9, on top of the fact that we have like a whole bunch of other, you know, penalties and tweaks for this character. Generally worth noting, we won't be able to move faster, but we also aren't able to move slower. And getting HP regen is tough, and getting lifesteal is more or less impossible. So, you know, we got to do what we can, but honestly, I think this is going to be pretty smooth, pretty easy, if I were to guess. So, what the heck? Dodge modifications are down by 50%. So is HP regen. That doesn't mean we shouldn't get it, to be clear. Like, that's not what that means. Tree is going to be nice. But I do just want to... but I do just want to tunnel vision the choppers. So yeah, secondary stats. Consumable heal plus 7. Like, that is pretty darn nice. It is not the fastest weapon in the world, so we're going to need to get, obviously, some kinds of attack speed and things like that. HP is obviously going to be, first and foremost, the thing we want to get. The weapon does more damage naturally, and we get extra percentage scaling as well. So, like, kind of a flat increase and a percentage increase simultaneously. Kind of a big deal. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with a little bit of harvesting. Let's live a little. More trees. Sounds good. Wave 3, roll to get the... Oh, Alien Eyes is obviously going to be fantastic. Just already was pretty darn good, if not kind of busted on this character. After the change, you know, in that last patch, what I used to call the new patch, but is now, thank God, an old patch. You know, Chunky went from boring and kind of weak into, I would say, like, above average strong and definitely different than other characters. This is not bad. It's really not bad. In fact, it's a very good item, but I just kind of want to lean into something slightly different here. We'll take all that. Wave 4, I'm going to say nah. We've got 8 consumable heal. These do 14 damage. They do 14 damage, and I'm not scaling my melee. I'm not scaling my percentage damage. It's just what is naturally happening because of the character. So, but yeah, like 8 heal. It's 8 more heal, isn't it? It's not they heal for 8, or I kind of want to get hit a couple times and find out. I want to mess around and find out. Yeah, we heal for 11, so naturally it heals 3. But currently it's healing for 11. That means that just getting a lot of luck would be really beneficial for us. Luck does increase the amount of food drops. But HP is just going to be good to go. Potato Thrower is another weapon that's changed, but we're going to save that for another day here. Like, as exciting as that is, and that is exciting to see. Gentle Aliens probably work just fine. We're gonna save that for another day. We're gonna go all in on this weapon that never has been good enough to go all in on. The other thing I'm curious about is burning builds certainly got tweaked as well. Like the difference in what is it? Eye surgery. Eye surgery is no longer unique. It does a little bit less. I think it went from what, 15 down to 10. But now it can stack. But the thing is, if you're playing a character who's elemental, they're probably tagged for it anyways. You know, it going up to 20 and then possibly 30 is very, very nice. You know, I'm going to have faith. And we're just going to go for that. Percentage damage is not bad. Take a treat. take metal. Don't really want to... no, you know what? Screw it. Screw it! It's only 1 HP regen down. It's not that big of a deal. It's only 1 down. I know it's like it's going to put us back to neutral, but hey. We're really not getting that much HP from that anyways. I will say, it is one of those characters where it has an HP regen, like, nerf. It has that nerf to keep this character from being too easy. It's not to... I don't think it's to discourage you from taking any HP regen. I think it's just to discourage you from being absurdly broken, like winning without even thinking. AKA, you know, how we played Engineer yesterday, which I will say, at the time of this recording, has indeed been nerfed, which is indeed also before that video goes live. So, you know... I think it's okay, though. Some people just want to launch the game and they want to roll their face on the keyboard and have it be done. And I think that that's okay, but I think that there's plenty of, I don't know, there's plenty of other roguelikes out there where you can do that already, right? And if you really want, you can just go in and, let's see. Oh, well, I don't have it here. It's on the main menu. I don't want to jank something. What happened there? Where was that gray? Oh, no. It's, I don't know why, it's just fun to me. Blip, 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 blip. Okay, I'll take that, because a lot of luck will be really nice. Another potato thrower is certainly tempting. Coupon Choppa. 20% dodge while standing still. This is better than it used to be, but I'm still just like... I don't like standing still in this game. I find it to be a little bit... It's not my favorite. Like, on the streamer, it was at least a little bit interesting because you get rewarded for standing still and you get rewarded for moving, which makes me like them 1,000 times more than the soldier. Like, it's a... You get rewarded for either. It's just basically what do you want at the time. I think that's really, really nice. But, yeah, I gotta be honest, I think it's nice that the streamer got changed. Is it maybe like a slightly too much of a change? Yeah, probably. To be clear, if you don't know what it is, they now can only gain a maximum of 25 materials while standing still. Truth be told, it's probably going to make the character a lot more, like, easy to process. I'm going to go luck first, and then we'll go move into that other angle there. Ugly Tooth. This is maybe one of the only days where I'm like, I don't know how much I care about that. Okay. Take that. This only gets an extra, what is it? Extra HP recovered from consumables at max level. That's the only time. Bada bing. Bada boom. So, like, there's a... If all you're doing is trying to get that passive, there's certainly a reason to just kind of, tunnel up to legendary, like have a bunch of commons and then I just like combine my blues. Like I could do that and maybe I will in the next shop. But yeah, this is feeling really strong. Like I am walking right into these attacks, but look at that. Boom, 12 health. 12 health just like that. 12 health just like that. More luck will just mean more HP dropped everywhere, and I feel like that's an important thing if we're just trying to take advantage of this weapon. That's kind of what you want to see, what you want to do, right? Is a lot of food. Otherwise, we're just showcasing Chunky again in a slightly different way. Is this a 2x crit? It is a 2x crit. I'll take some crit chance then. More luck, more attack speed. Power generator is hilarious on this character. I literally cannot gain speed. Let's try this out. Chopper. Piggy banks. Okay, let's keep it in mind. 72. This weapon did it. Oh, it tells you how much weapon they did. That's right, that's right. I forgot about that in the patch. It's one of those things that sounds cool, but like I don't know. I don't know where I want to see it, but like I don't feel like scanning all my weapons individually, I guess. I'm glad it's there. there will be some people who analyze that very, very tightly. But for me, when I mostly do builds that just have all the same weapon, it's kind of irrelevant, right? Like, it's going to be a really nice tool for comparing and contrasting and getting, like, raw facts about, like, is this weapon better than this weapon with this character? Like, it'll be really nice for that. Okay, we're going to just stand right by all this food and just not die. Kind of bonkers. Look at that. Just don't die, forehead. Like, I could stand right the hell on him as long as I'm right by all this food, and it'll absorb when I need it. This is so good. Is it good on anyone except for Chunky? I don't know. I actually don't do that much melee damage, but Rip and Tear was made better. 16, half our melee. I'm excited for that on a different build. I'll take 7 crit chance there. This is not guaranteed epic, so I guess I'll just take, I'll just take the armor. No to Triangle of Power. I'll tell you what, we'll meet halfway. We'll go for a little bit of that. Combine this to get that passive up, C +2. There we go. We get 10 now per. I guess we might as well go for that, unless the scaling changes. 20-20, 50-20, 50-20. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. It's certainly a weird way to do it. I should have taken Snail. Alas. Lifesteal minus harvesting is fine. Max HP, enemy speed up. Do I care about enemy speed? I don't care about enemy speed. Give me all that health. Like, again, I could have taken Snail, but here's the thing. Now enemies will just run into me faster so that I can get more health at my feet. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm not really worried about anything. Like, we take a hit, we get healed. Take a hit, we just get healed again. It's a little bit of a spooky boss scenario, I guess, though. Like, and I'm talking final boss. Mini boss, not quite as worried about it. You know, not as big of a deal. Because there's a bunch of enemies still on the field. But on the final boss, there's like a little bit less enemies around, typically. Just run around, grab all that. We're just like different masochists, right? Every single character is basically, which one are you? Are you masochist or are you ranger? You know? Actually, pick up range will be nice. Alien Eyes, great. Love to see it. I was so tempted to take that epic speed. Attack speed's great. Fine. I kind of want to just see, you know, like, if we really tunnel in... Oh, it's hard to say no to this, though. If we really, really tunnel in on just this kind of passive healing, this is so weird. Like, I hate having this layout of, like, common, legendary, but you can see what I'm saying. That passive, is it that big of a deal? No, but if I'm going to try and have it be our only form of healing and really showcase what does Chopper do for you, well, the answer might be, now that it actually does damage, it makes luck and food healing maybe a viable primary source of healing. Like, it genuinely might be a viable primary source of healing. It's always been kind of on the fence because it's just a little bit unreliable, and you really needed a lot of those, you know, the weird food items, or whichever one it is. I can't remember which one's which. The one that obviously does the thing I'm talking about. Get extra health from food. You'd have to rely on getting a lot of those, and who knows if you would, right? But, like, this is feeling... I like it. This is a fun run and a satisfying run. Basically, lifesteal for luck. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to white flag. More luck. I do not want pickup range down. I actually might as well take Cute Monkey, though. Sure. Torture got tweaked. It's obviously so dumb to take right now, but it gives more health, and it heals 4 per second instead of 3 per second. Torture could be a viable single source of healing as well. Could be. All right. Mini boss. A little bit worried about this, but not a lot. Or I would have said a lot. Do I have the damage for you? I think so. It's always a weird mini boss for a melee build to fight, because of the fact that its attacks originate from its center, which is always bad for this. I'm gonna go for the kill so we can get that 100% heal. Get it. Yes! Live life on the edge, kids. Nothing could ever go wrong. I will say we're getting a very low amount of health food drops here, considering the luck I have. I have 100 luck. I think a lot less than I'd think. Still, a good run, a fun run. Tree is great for us. I could take that. Who cares? This is basically, do I want to buy 5 health for 52 bucks? The answer is, I guess so, because I do get a little bit more, I guess. But it's not that exciting. More luck. I guess so. Wandering Bot is going to be really nice. Bag, I guess. Weird food is incredible. Insanity's probably fine too. What's our crit chance? 41? That's good. I think it's worth it at this point. Hitting for 144. And I've purchased I don't know, what, 4 or 5 items that are just not health? Probably more, right? Well, I mean, okay. Discounting attack speed. Obviously, I'm going to take attack speed. I took wheat. I took alloy. There's a couple things. But yeah, I like this. It's a very active run, which is the exact opposite of old Chunky. Because, you need to kill to get the food drops, but it's a little bit more gambly and spicy than lifesteal for a way to kill to get healing. It's kind of like Doom, where we have to get right up in their face to actually get healed and pick up that little orb. It's like that. I guess this is there's no reason not to. More. Love it. Get the epic chopper. Okay. How much do we get? We get 13. What do you mean 8 material healing? 8% chance? What have we gotten from the crates, by the way? 30. That's probably just paid for itself. Anything else that has some data? Health recovered, 22. Retromation! Retromation! Why do you skip Cute Monkey? It's so good! We have the receipts! 22 health? 22 health is not that good. By now. I'm not gonna say it's ridiculous. Obviously, getting a bunch of them, it can be valid. It's a valid supplement. But oh my god, I'm so glad to see that was not 200 or something like that. Because then I'd feel oh my god, I really should have been taking it. I feel retroactively vindicated in not tunnel visioning it in the past. Oh boy. Speaking of tunnel vision, we kind of need to tunnel vision these summons. Otherwise, we're going to have a little bit of problemos. Okay, kill the tree. I am the Lorex. I kill the tree. Okay, just run through the middle. Run through the middle. We should be good. I will take snail. I gotta be honest, to an extent, who cares on this build? I love this item. I'm so glad it's in the game. To an extent, who cares on this specific character, right? I guess I'll take armor. I'm so glad I wanted that item. Because the game just said, here you go. Very nice. All right, Horde Wave. I feel like that'll not be too bad. Horde Wave's got, you get 15% more money from Horde Waves now, theoretically. Or 15% more materials dropped on enemies. There is an important distinction there. It's very minute and back-endy and DAEE. But, it's worth noting, yeah, enemies drop a little bit more materials on this than they used to. So, which is great. I'm glad that, like, because there's some builds where you really just obviously want the bosses. So getting a Horde Wave was really sad. It was like a sad occurrence. This is kind of busted. Like, I want a Horde Wave every time. We want more enemies showing up desperately. Like, please. Yeah, I don't know. 15, maybe. I don't care about the speed. I don't care about the speed there, and I don't really want it. I just want the money. I just screw it. I don't care about the. Yeah, I know there's no speed down that I'm getting. It's technically a 1 HP regen up. Again, I kind of just want this weapon to speak for itself, mostly. Great item. Can handle that at this point. I would love to play around with this. What is this good on? This is good on. This is good on. Hey, this is actually an item for plank. God forbid that thing gets help. Wow. Love it. Speed up's irrelevant. Max HP down sucks. Good deal. 15 extra health from materials. I'm not going to waste 57 on a reroll right now. Would Chopper be good on a different character? This is my current thought. So, like, it would be doing... Let's just assume if we played everything the same way, we'd be doing 25% less damage. That is a bad faith argument, though, because Chunky is tagged for HP. So, like, there's an obvious difference there. However, I also probably wouldn't completely tunnel vision away from HP regen on a normal character. Like, a normal character wouldn't have that penalty to HP regen stat, the extra 25%. So, like, it's a little bit... I don't know. There's some benefits and some negatives to playing this on somebody who's not the Chunky. But, like, where I see the streamer in the old form, like, it was so broken. Like, if you defended that, you just want to play a free, like, breaking game. And you don't really want to be challenged at all, which is fine. But again, you can just turn down the settings if you want to do that. This is strong, I think, because of Chunky. So, I don't think that this really needs to be nerfed. I don't think you need to nerf something that is only good on one character. A weapon that is only good on one character. I'm not saying that that's the case. It might be good on other characters. More luck is great. And you also need to know to build it this way, and this way is a little bit of a weird way to build it. I guess I'll buy another tardigrade. Who cares? Another wandering bot? Sure thing. Great. But yeah, like, I just want more enemies. I would love more Gentle Alien. Gentle Alien has HP on it. I would think we would have been finding more, right? You'd have thought. But yeah, this is doing pretty darn good damage. It's not crazy wombo damage, but it's pretty darn good damage. And it's a melee weapon on a tanky character, so it has full piercing, so the amount of damage it's doing needs to be multiplied by the amount of enemies you are hitting, you know? Like, across the board, this is really good. This is really good. I think that you can get up to 115. I think you can get far above 115 on a run with somebody who's not chunky really easily. So this probably is fine on other characters. I'm going to say no. I want my luck. Yeah, we can do that. How much luck? You have 245% more of a chance of finding items or consumables when you kill enemies. Love it. Love it. Also, like, because this is... What's great about this is... Like, if luck is your primary way of kind of increasing your healing, that's lovely because we all know that luck is really good already. So it's like, you're getting survivability by upgrading a stat that you already want upgraded on pretty much every single run, right? This is probably going to be our worst wave here for a bit. There we go, and we're going to be fine now. For a bit, he says. It's wave 18. We're almost done. But, yeah, no, this wave's... It's a nightmare for a lot of builds. If I were to see one... like, I've said this a long time ago. Like... I would not mind, and I kind of think it'd be good if this wave was changed. I'm not saying just nerfed, I'm saying changed. The beginning of it is too weirdly difficult, and the back half of it is, like, not that tough. Like, oh, TTG! Hey, hey. 3 max HP at the end of the wave, 1 HP regen at the end of the wave, 1 lifesteal at the end of the wave. Oh, this is a good item to get very early, but it's a legendary. Oh, shucks, man. I kind of, you know what? Is this good? Is this good to take for 160 on wave 18? No, it's really not. It's really not. But in solidarity, go check out TTG. Time to grind. Stats gain 0. Oh, and it doesn't even count. Okay, that answers the question I've had. That does not count as a wave there. Focus is... Wait, focus just became amazing because of this change. What the hell? The rephrasing change on focus? Because it used to say for every unique weapon you have. So focus went from being a weapon that is terrible with this to just like a free 27% damage up and 3% attack speed down. Hold on. Focus is actually goated now. It's just like a... I mean, it's a legendary, so this... I feel like it's fine for what I'm about to say. It's more or less a kind of free glass cannon. And even so, you get a 3% attack speed down, so, like, that's something. It's not that big of a deal, but it's worth mentioning. I don't think we're going to roll and get something, so I'll take the helmet. Oh, it's wave 19. Man. Well, at least we're going to get one thing out of it. I feel like it should be... It's not unique. Wait, that's interesting. I feel like, I feel like it should be an epic, but it only gives you 2 HP. Or something, right? Like, maybe it gives you a little bit less, but it's an epic so that you can actually find it early on. I would consider, like, that would be a buff to that item, to be clear. Like, it not being legendary, if everything else is the same, even if the price is exactly the same and nothing was tweaked, if it was an epic instead, it's massively buffed. So I would say, like, if it was an epic, or it could be a unique epic and stay the same, and it'd probably be fine. Like, if it was a unique epic, it could maybe be, like, 2 HP to be good. I don't know. I really, like, I like it conceptually. It's just a scaling HP item. More gentle alien, yes, please. Lifesteal, we're not going to dig our stuff out of that hole. More. More. We do care about luck. Chopper. We have so much attack speed for standing still. It's such bad news that I will not want to stand still. I wish. Yeah, I can't stand still. I just can't do it. Not on this build. Not with the chopper. We kind of have to be a little bit more actually aggressive, which good. I think it's good to promote aggressive playstyle. Personally, I think it just leads to a more engaging metagame, and it is easier. It's easier to balance. Oh, guys, I'm really into new chopper because, like, look at this. This is not giga busted, but it's a nice new strong viable weapon. Like, being able to regen much more reliably off of HP drops is something this always had, but it unfortunately was just so the raw numbers on it were just so bad that for damage that you just couldn't justify taking it to try that out. This is I'm so happy about this. This is like, honestly, maybe one of my favorite things about this patch, honestly. Like, such a minor thing, but Chopper, it's just always kind of been this weapon it's just been there in the background, and, like, everyone looks at it and you see that HP recovered from consumables, you have that thought, like, oh, can I make this viable with, can I make this viable at all? Okay, the Legendary literally did twice as much. That's shocking. That's a shocking increase. Well, alas. Great stuff. Focus is great now, too. Stats gain 10. Technically, because technically I got the buff for beating the final wave. I got more health. Yeah, I like this item, too, conceptually. I just think it's really tricky that it's a legendary. Like, I had a high luck run, and I'm clearly tagged for health, and I still got it really late, so this will be a wonderful item to find sometimes. And largely around the time we're going to be finding legendaries, it's unfortunately going to be a little bit too late. I hope that this gets buffed down to epic and gets maybe tweaked around in a way. But alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel. Roguelike some more every single day. If you'd be sad to see the series go, you got to let me know in the form of a comment down below. Do consider checking out the ongoing Luck Be a Landlord series. It is a roguelike slot machine kind of drafting game. If that sounds weird or curious to you, do go check it out. It is worth your time, I promise. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.